Okay guys, so it's getting a little dark, but we're gonna bring the light in here. Then we're gonna have to go get some more trans fluid because it's not enough. And I'm gonna start checking this car out. We'll see what it needs. And we'll go from there, pretty much. So your brake pedal is okay right now, right? It's not like all the way to the floor?
No, not like it was, no.
Oh, okay.
It feels alright.
Let's see. Can I try it?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna try it. See how the brake pedal is. Oh, it's pretty good. Great. It's not all the way to the floor.
The tolerance is not very high on a brake pedal.
No, it's good. It's good. It's pretty. It's perfect. Oh my god. Wow, this light is so nice.
My harbor
Yeah,
light.
yeah. No, it's awesome.
Change the light bulbs a lot.
Yeah. Oh, these, yeah, a little bit, yeah.
They only last a couple hundred hours.
Yeah.
A couple days when they're working.
So let's see. Can you just hold this for a second? There's some.
Is that hitting the shield?
No. That's some play. I think it's in the bearing or it's in the ball joint. Let's see.
Oh, that's.
Yeah.
Oh boy, hold on, let me.
No, that's actually. Let's see. No, that's the.
Is that
no,
that
that's
one?
the bearing. That's the bearing. But the good thing on these
You think
is
it's
you
got
can
that
adjust,
much? You think it's got that much play?
You can adjust these, yeah.
Interesting. So it's looser than a goose.
But if you, I'm gonna show you something.
That could be
From Probably Tires, yeah. We can rotate these tires for you today because that one has more tread than this one. And what happens is that the tires in the front wear more because of the engine and transmission because they're so heavy, and in the rear there's pretty much almost nothing in the rear, you know.
sprung.
That's why it's like that. But then another thing I was gonna show you. Yeah, the way you check it, you go up and down.
I can feel the
yeah.
click. I can feel it actually.
Yeah, you go up and down. And then you check at this and this, you check the tie rods, yeah, like steering and stuff.
That feels alright.
That feels alright, yeah. So, I'm gonna show you. Let's see. So you see this ball joint? It actually doesn't have any play. This one, that's the lower ball joint.
Even though the rubber's
but it has,
shitty.
yeah, the rubber is a little torn. So it will need to be replaced in the future, but right now it doesn't have any play, okay?
Yeah.
And the tie rods are okay, you know? They don't have any play, at least on this side, okay? Looks like it was taken care of.
Oh, it's been coated with magic diesel.
Yeah, the magic diesel, yeah. That is really awesome. Look at this thing, that's
Under
nice.
about an 8
It's
inch.
good, it's like a double undercoating, you know?
Exactly.
That's what it is.
It's a living undercoating.
Yeah. That is awesome. So anyways, that's that. Another thing is, let's see, these lines are okay. These are transmission cooling lines.
Yep.
Okay, looks like they were replaced before. They're good. This is not the transmission fluid, this is from the engine oil.
From the pan,
okay,
right?
yeah, that's probably from like up there, you know. So that's okay. So that's nothing. Next thing, let's see, I'm gonna look at these bushings. So you see these bushings right here?
Yep, those are
They're a little
rusty.
Little torn, yeah. Not so horrible, I've seen worse. But
They're just split into like quarter inches, but they
they're
got
just kind of, a little
that
bit.
micro tear. You know what's interesting? Look how there's no oil on them.
Yeah, I
And
know.
everything else has oil on it. That's interesting. It's a special spot.
Because I think, you know, like, yeah, it's a special spot. See, the oil doesn't get in here.
Shielded on the
Kind
top.
of, something like that.
Shielded.
Yeah, exactly. So, let's see. So that's that. What else? So that's pretty awesome that you got that you know, fuel filter for that thing, so we can do it. Then you're gonna need the AC belt and then the power steering belt, because the power steering belt is a little cracked, as you remember. The alternator and water pump belts are okay.
Is there an AC belt on the AC?
It's missing one. It's missing one. Yeah, you see now, like
It's been off since.
Yeah. So, but that's okay. That's not a big deal, you know.
It looked like I knew it was off, but then it looked like it was on there for a second.
And what else? Yeah, the pre-fuel filter, that one that I gave you, remember? So that one's gonna be replaced after the diesel purge, and this one is the main fuel filter. It's gonna be replaced. Another thing is this valve cover gasket that goes all the way around. It's seeping a little bit.
The S-curve gasket, right?
Yeah.
So that one's.
And it looks like this one is leaking too. It's like a breather tube, you know. You can get this on Pelican parts, you know, also. But it could be this clamp leaking too.
I have a feeling that this is probably not pushed in, which I'm not going to touch with this.
So, but we can put regular clamps on this, you know, like not the zip ties, but regular clamps.
To cinch it.
So it might gonna work. Yeah. Let's see. Another thing. What I was gonna check. No, this hose is good.
Fuel return?
Yeah, this is like it's called a cigar hose, you know, that's what they call it. Yeah, it's like a fuel return hose, yeah. They can live, it can live still. But I don't know how much it is from Pelican parts. Might be like maybe $4 or something. Yeah. We could change that too. Then these fuel return lines, you know, sometimes they go, I don't know, when you replace them, maybe you did at some point? Never, right?
Replaced.
Okay, so that would be a good idea to replace these fuel return hoses for the injectors, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Basically just 5 of them.
What are they made out of?
They're like rubber, you know, but inside they're rubber, but outside it's like fabric. Yeah, it's like, I think it's like for the heat shield, you know, it's like a heat shield.
I got a good question for you. Why is the whole engine dirty except for these fabric hoses?
Yeah, because this one, this oil that you see right here,
it's everywhere, right here, like it should be dirty. And right behind it, it's dirty. So
yeah, I know. But the thing is that this oil, it's just kind of, it's not really like splashing. It's not really splashing, but just kind of moves down, you know, like down this, and it's not touching these. That's why, you know, it's these hoses are, they're usually clean. Yeah.
I'll probably get them dirtier if I touch them than if they've been in their own.
Yeah, I know. See, this one is getting dirty a little bit.
Yeah, by rubbing.
Yeah.
So is that too much play?
No, this is good.
That's
but the play you want to check for is the play like this.
Lateral.
Basically, you have to hold this, and then you try go move. Kind of like this.
Oh, but hold on.
No, you gotta move it back and forth. Yeah, like that. It's not bad.
Not bad.
Like this one is solid. If you try this one up and down, it's like solid.
Yeah, it's still locked.
You know. So, but some of them have a lot of like play, you know.
I'll lock this one and then you pull that one.
You have to lock this one too. This one's not bad. This one, let's try this one. This one has a little play.
Which one is
try
that?
this one. Try this one. Yeah, try this one.
Tiny.
It's like kind of you have to.
rotating.
You have to kind of move it. You have to move it. Look, you have to move it slowly without moving this or that.
So lock this.
I can lock this.
And then I can wiggle that.
Hold on. Yeah, try it. Not much, probably.
No. No, it feels.
Yeah. So this is pretty good, but some of them the reason why some of them go like really loose is because so we can also do the lubrication for you if you want. You can do it yourself if you want.
They jiggle around all the time.
Yeah. So basically what I do is I pop them all out and I put grease on. I clean them and I put grease on them, all of them. There's so many joints. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Boots on these joints, or
no, there's no boots. It's like a bolt. They're open. Yeah, exactly. There's so many of them over here, you know.
Linkages, yeah.
And there's one right here that goes from the fuel pedal basically all the way up to here. So as you can see, those linkages go down. They go to your fuel pedal. That's how you know.
Accelerate.
Exactly. So then let's see. Let's look at your brake fluid. Oh, it's actually pretty not bad. I mean, from here, since the last time I topped it off.
It's not zero.
It
right?
was no, it's pretty good now. But where did it all go? Why was it like low last time? You know, that's the question.
Shitty caliper. Oh, here's a nice vacuum line. Look at this one.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the
shit.
vacuum lines
too.
too.
You know what? Wait a sec. This is a vacuum line, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
You
know
see
what?
this
I'm gonna
one?
do this with
Yeah.
silicone because this one's gonna break like right now. Actually, that I touched it. You see it?
Yeah.
Dang.
Some of them you have to once you touch them, like they start like. You can see these, they're cracking pretty bad. This one is like split right there. It's gonna be a good idea to do most of them, basically, to make sure that we're good. Okay.
We're gonna use our dollar per foot magic tape.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Silicone tape.
Perfect.
Just Tempe.
Do you want more gloves? There's more gloves. Hold
Yeah,
on.
let me grab one more.
More. Why? Just grab as many as you need. Yeah, go ahead. Perfect. No, the wheels look really nice on these, you know. I think that they designed them like really like just perfect for this car, you know.
The coating or the
Once you clean them, they're like amazing, you know.
So sometimes they look like, why is this so
Yeah.
clean for a
Yeah, I
wheel?
know, right?
Jesus.
Yeah, right. Maybe we can switch. You go here.
Yeah. Put a little piece of the magic stuff. We'll put a fresh piece. There's
Uh-huh.
that. We take that away. And we'll grab probably like this. And then the fun part is getting.
Wow, this is a cool tape. I never.
It's.
Wow.
You know, when you see a roll of tape and it costs $10, you're like, oh my god, what is with this stuff?
Yeah.
I found it on sale at American Science. They had a roll for like a couple bucks, and I
There
bought
you
it.
go.
And I was amazed
Yeah.
instantly. I'm like, this is some of the
This is
most
amazing,
for electrical.
Yeah.
You know, like if you're doing electrical stuff, there's nothing more annoying than
Oh, I know.
the junk,
Wrapping
which
around, yeah.
well, the gunk that's left by electrical tape. Hang on, I got to take my gloves off
Oh yeah.
for this operation because it's kind of it's got its little.
Yeah, you need to have nails for that.
Split it from its little backing. Ah, here it goes.
Yeah, I'll grab you more gloves. That's okay. No, don't worry about it. I just got these. Just use a new one.
Yeah.
Here. They're nice from Walmart, you know.
We call this safe mechanics.
Yeah.
Not safe sex.
You know,
because
it's
we're gonna keep the cancer off.
still a condom, you know.
Yeah.
To keep the HIV, you know, out.
Diesel
It was
HIV.
which one was it? I
Where
forgot.
were we? I saw that.
It was one of
This one right here.
There you
I'm gonna
go.
roll up my sleeves.
Yeah.
White loves dirt, so
Yeah.
let's just do this.
Here
And
you
then
go.
the trick with this stuff is you have to stretch it. I
Stretch
think
it, yeah.
it takes,
Oh yeah.
It takes like they say like either they sell it by how much you stretch it. So some you stretch like 30%.
Wow, this is pretty good.
This is amazing shit.
Holy cow.
This stuff is so fucking tough, and you can heat it to like I don't know 400
Yeah.
Fahrenheit.
Oh, and it's not gonna like rip off yet.
It doesn't
huh?
melt. It's
That's
silicone.
amazing.
And then what happens is this is going to turn into a solid mass of silicone. In a couple of days, it just basically bonds
From heat,
and
yeah.
It fuses.
That is awesome.
Because
I've
it's
never.
so
This
pure.
is so cool.
So this one,
Silicone
there's two
tape,
types.
huh?
This is cured. This
Uh-huh.
is I'm
Uh-huh.
sorry, carbon catalyst.
Carbon catalyst.
This is iron oxide catalyst.
Wow, what
So-
does this one do?
So it's the same thing. This one is less. How does describe it? This one is
Yeah.
less sticky. It's less stretchy.
Oh,
so
stretchy,
it's
yeah,
tougher.
right.
This one's
tougher.
more gummy. Okay,
This
so
is
one's-
perfect. Yeah, the black one is perfect for these lines. Yeah,
That's
for
what I
the
feel. This one I
vacuum
use a lot of
hoses.
times on electrical stuff where I
Yeah.
don't want stuff to pierce through. This stuff is hard to puncture.
Oh yeah.
This one is a little bit rubbery, so it's easy to puncture. See, like when you put your nail
Oh
in
yeah.
it,
It goes
this
through.
leaves an impression. When you put your nail on this one,
Not much.
not too much. I mean, it bounces
That
back.
is
So this is
awesome.
more elastic. That one
is
is
amazing.
more
Wow.
conformable. So I bought these two, and anything
Yeah.
I fix with
No,
this
this is
stuff,
perfect,
This is great
yeah.
stuff.
Wow. I
Silicone.
keep finding out something every
Silicone
day.
tape.
Yeah, learning something every
So
day.
we
Yeah.
got that one. That was nasty.
Yeah, and then this one kind of started ripping, you know. Especially these, Nicola. If you look,
yeah.
they have like cracks.
Holy
But here,
cow, yeah.
you know what? I have a lot of vacuum hoses. I think I'm gonna bring some. We can just cut them, you know.
Are these, you just cut it to length, right?
Yeah, you can just cut them to length, and you know they don't have to be like from Mercedes exactly.
yeah,
just
yeah.
kind of, you know.
As long as
I will
it's,
look for some, you know, and
yeah, because all this looks threatening.
they're just,
these
you know,
right on the joints.
they're
They're
just
not
kind of
broken
like
yet.
cracking, you know. That's
They're
all.
not broken yet, but
pretty
they're
much.
definitely hurting for a
Yeah.
replacement.
You know.
This is the for the transmission.
No, the transmission is basically there's a line that goes down there.
Is this a
Which
what
is,
is this component? Do you know?
This is
offhand?
the what's it called? The glow plugs look pretty fresh, you know.
The red is still visible.
Yeah. I wonder, this hose goes inside your dash. That's the coolant hose. This guy. Let's see, is that like... Oh, looks like that's cut right there.
Oh shitsko.
A little bit. If you look,
Let's see here. Let me bring
go
this
in
over
there.
here. That's shitty.
Don't burn yourself. Just a little cut. You see down there? It's hard to see. You have to stand here, Nicola, on this side.
I see it. I see it.
It's a little bit. That's what
Oh,
I
it's not all the way
noticed.
through yet.
It's not all the way
That's
through.
bullshit.
Yeah,
that's bad
crazy. I don't know
news.
how.
That's bad. You know what?
Maybe when they were replacing the
We gotta
glow plugs,
replace-
you know.
We gotta replace that. That's no
Yeah.
good.
You know.
That could be a mess.
Yeah. And on these 85 models, is the injection pump is a little different. There's an electrical plug. Should be right there. A couple of the sensors, but it's giving you like an average.
Averaging it maybe. Yeah, redundant.
You know. Next thing, let's see. Well, you can check your
This
filter.
guy-
You probably did the filter,
The
right?
filter was done about 2 months ago.
Okay, so that's
It
not a
should be
problem. Yeah,
fresh,
it should
and
be
if it's
fresh.
really dirty, we're gonna know how much my turbo
alright.
is drinking. But
This is
I
fine.
tried to
Yeah.
remake one of these clamps because I'm
Which
missing
one's? Oh, this one?
back one.
The back one? If I find one, I'll give it to you.
It always this one still ticks
Yeah.
on that side, so I was gonna make one.
There's mounts right there. It like that.
I fixed the mount. The back
fixed the
one
mount?
temporary fix, but they're
There's
all,
mounts that are like maybe like $3 or something for all
the
of
nut,
them.
the nut is missing in the back
Yeah.
mount, so I made some little piece, and it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
kind of sitting there. DIY
Perfect.
repair.
And another thing is the valve adjustment. It's gonna be probably needed since you never did it before.
The dreaded valve
Let's see how it
adjustment.
looks. Yeah, yeah. You know how the diesel oil smells? You know, it's got that cool kind of like, I like it kind of. I don't know
To
why.
me,
When it's hot,
it reminds me of my childhood.
yeah.
When I smelled diesel, and it took me a long time to realize that
yeah.
Croatia smells like diesel. That's
Right.
why I have such fond memories
Yeah,
there. It's-
yeah. That's so cool, yeah. And then let's see. Another thing I want to check. The alternator looks good.
Alternator is from European Auto Electric, the official
Oh, yeah.
rebuilder for Bosch in
Oh, wow.
Chicago.
That's awesome.
Back in the 80s. That was rebuilt in the 80s.
Oh,
and
this
in
thing
stock.
looks fresh.
It
Yeah.
was new old stock. He put his sticker on there. That thing is
Yeah.
built better than new, actually.
Yeah, this thing looks
I have a
fresh.
few. Actually, I got a few extra regulators.
Yeah?
When I knew the guy, so I have like.
You know
2
what
or
they're
3.
selling? Yeah, they're selling the regulators on the Pelican parts too.
Nice.
And it's easy on these ones. You just replace them basically from the back side. You just
It
kind of
just
replace
pops
them.
out,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So, next thing I'm looking at is the engine mounts down there. They have a little bit of cracking, but
I'm
they have actually a small crack right there. I'll show you where that Allen bolt is. Let me show you really quick.
I'll hold the light.
Yeah, you hold the
I'll come
light.
from a bird's eye view here.
So
nice
I'll.
one there.
Oh yeah, careful. So here's. I'm just gonna
there it is. I
Use
see
it
it.
as a pointer. Let's see. So this is right here. If you look, there's a crack starting right there.
Boom! I see it.
That crack, and there's small cracking around, but you know, it's as long as it's not going crazy, not vibrating. You know, while it's right now, it's running fine. You know.
It's running smooth, and to tell you the truth, the only time it's
You know.
rough is if it's kind of like super cold.
Yeah, yeah. But right now,
So
it's
there's
it's
more
perfect.
To do,
Yeah.
More to do with probably
So.
injection and all that.
Yeah. Now let's see. Okay, both of these cooling lines. So this is these one, and then the second one on the bottom. As you can see, it's leaking the oil. That's the engine oil cooler
the
lines.
engine
Okay.
oil cooler? So that one's
Yeah.
what cracked at the top. Or the bottom?
It's like the bottom. You see like the seepage right there on the top. I mean, on the top of that joint, on that bottom one.
Yep.
The oil is coming out.
So it's leaking down.
It's leaking out. You know, it's okay. You know, sometimes I know I've heard stories that the you know, on the highway or when you drive, they can, you know, break off and then you lose the oil and stuff. You know.
I'll just start spraying.
Yeah. So you really have to like just watch your oil pressure gauge.
And
you know.
keep smelling. Oh, you know what my favorite?
Yeah.
My favorite fuck up in this car is.
What?
Let me show you.
What did you do?
I'll show you. It's right
Somewhere.
Hold on. It's the vacuum. This one.
Oh, this guy.
This is my favorite little fuck up. This one comes loose every 6 months.
Every 6 months.
It just backs off. Now I tightened it, so it's actually on
Okay,
there.
no. There's this one.
That's the vacuum.
That's the one I had to disconnect. Remember when we did your.
Oh,
belts?
so you tightened it last time. So it's been recently tightened.
Yeah,
but this dances. This dances off every 6 months.
If it does it, then we can put a small amount of the blue thread locker.
Like a Loctite, right?
Yeah, like a Loctite, but not the red one, just the blue one. Okay, just a little bit. So so to keep it from vibrating, it's not gonna ever back off anymore. Okay?
Yeah, so
you're not gonna lose vacuum to your brakes.
Because I know I'll start driving. It's all of a sudden the
hard
transmission's
brakes
like,
or something. Yeah.
Boosh,
Yeah.
boosh,
Oh
you know,
yeah.
it's,
Oh yeah.
Something's wrong.
Exactly.
Vacuum line. This was a devil. The first time it happened, it took me forever to find it. I was looking around.
They're selling they're selling these lines on Pelican Parts. It's called the vacuum. Yeah, the vacuum hose.
Yeah.
It's literally this hard line that goes right here and has two nipples. Yeah, it goes here to the vacuum brake booster, and then it splits here. It has the one nipple right here. Usually it has two, but this line has one.
And then it tees right here.
Yeah, it has a lot of tees and everything, you know. So
give all my vacuum
the power
cables
steering hoses look good. They're not leaking. They're perfect. All right, that's awesome. Another thing, remember I was telling you about this oil filter housing gasket, right?
Yep.
I was telling you it goes to the block.
Yep.
So that's most likely leaking, but we're gonna see, you know.
From underneath, right?
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think?
We can name him Diesel. He's totally
Diesel,
black.
yeah. That thing. See those bushings right there?
Yep.
They're a little bit, you know,
Cracky.
kinda, yeah. And that bulging is also, the boot is ripped a little bit. But that's okay. This one doesn't have a play yet, okay? So this one should be fine for now. Looks like this center thing is also, you see this ripped boot? Yeah.
Oh boy. That's a can of worms in there.
Something was there. Yeah, let's see. Let me grab more gloves. He's going back to this guy. But you saw that, right?
Yep.
So this is a centerpiece. This is still fine. This one is still okay. The tie rods, the boots still look fine.
Definitely crusty on the edges.
No, the tie rods are still fine. Just this centerpiece, you know, it's not a big deal. I think even when you replace it, you don't need an alignment, you know, after that.
The same dimensions.
Yeah.
Right?
And then let's see that. Okay, so that's that. Then we're gonna check the other side. Yeah, the mounts can, the engine mounts can still live, so that's okay. Like I showed you, they're a little cracked, no big deal. When they start, you know, giving you vibrations like crazy, then you might, you know, they can start, you know, doing that.
It's a good time to go. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
If I feel the vibration, they're going.
Right. Okay. As you can see,
That's getting,
you see those bushings down there?
Yeah.
They're kinda, not so happy. And then this lower bulging, you see how it's...
You can hear those in the winter.
It's cracked.
When you start
it's just the
driving
boot,
in the
you know,
winter,
the boot
hear
is just cracked. Yeah.
From that section, right when the car starts, it takes a
yeah.
while for the rubber to warm up.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna take off the wheel really quick. We're gonna see. All right, so I removed the lug nuts. Take the wheel off. Yeah, the tire is gonna be in need of replacement, but we're gonna rotate it now to the back. Alright. Perfecto. Wow, this light is so good, it's just awesome.
The reason it's good good is because it makes less shadows.
Yeah.
And so it's good both for working and for filming.
Don't burn yourself. Oh.
No, they're LEDs.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They're pretty cool.
This thing is so awesome.
Close this up, and then you can make it so you've got a nice.
Oh wow.
Close
Nice working area, huh?
Less shadows is the whole secret to making it so it's like airtight. Look at this.
Yeah.
It's like
That
a
is
shock.
perfect. It's like shock. Yeah, yeah.
It's airtight actually.
Uh-huh.
The cylinders don't bottom out because of
Yeah.
that. That's funny.
That is so
They
cool.
machined it so nicely.
It's like exactly for filming, you know, or something.
Yep. That's the.
Let's see. Brakes are still good. Brakes are good. This guide rod might need to be replaced. That, this one especially. The brake hoses were replaced, which is good. So you don't need those.
Yeah, if the light wouldn't keep flickering, it'd be really nice.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, yeah.
Let's see what's going on here. Try a different socket. Yeah.
Different thing. This. All right, perfect. That's pretty much that. Truck tire is gonna be like 12-30 seconds.
Yep.
That car tire like this, it's probably 9-30 seconds or 8-30 seconds.
Got it.
Yeah.
So
So I don't know. She
throw away
was,
your
yeah.
tire, the 6
She's
months you
trying
got
to
it.
like throw you something off of something, or I don't know. It's kind of odd. Yeah.
I'm gonna get
Okay.
a steel brush just so I can clean those faces.
Yeah. Do you have a aspirator or something?
Yep.
Because if you're gonna be cleaning, don't breathe that in.
Got it. I'll spray. I'm gonna spritz it and then I'll.
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay. All right, guys. So just checking this out. It has new axles. Okay. Everything is looking good. This is the exhaust. Let's see. I really want to check that. Let's check these brake hoses. They were replaced, so they're pretty good for now. Let's check the sway bar links. And these are good, actually. Maybe a little bit. No, they're still good, actually. Subframe bushings, a little tired, not so bad. Alright, perfect. So as you can see, this tire was in the back and it has a lot of tread. So we're gonna put it in the front. If you compare these, this one has almost nothing. So, yeah.
I'm gonna do a little OCD
Yeah.
cleaning here.
I have the, oh, yeah.
Just so it doesn't make
Right,
shit
right.
spray on us. So we got
Right.
a little oil to help us out.
No, oil is good. It's gonna keep it, or you know what they use? They use the anti-seize. I have aneize if you want. I can put it on for you.
This should be. I think this is mineral oil that
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
machining with, and I clean all kinds of steel with it.
Yeah,
So that we're not breathing junk.
yeah.
Core is nice and.
Yeah, for this you can just literally touch it up. Like I said, we can go sometime and choose a like
Find
a
the
rattle
right-
can, yeah, with the and then match it to this paint kinda.
Is there
And
anybody? I got a friend who's a body shop. He's
Yeah.
got a paint booth. I could have him mix me up some, right?
Yeah, he could
This
mix
guy
you
down the
up.
street.
Yeah, yeah.
Because there's a code right in
Yeah,
front.
there's a code in right here. I'll show you.
Yeah, you know what?
There's a
I'm
code.
gonna do that. I'm gonna go to my neighbor.
There's a code. Take a picture of this. One of these numbers means a
He'll
code.
know what-
Yeah, he
he'll
will
know
know.
what to do
Yeah,
with it, right?
yeah, exactly. And then
So
he's
you
gonna
know
mix
what?
the paint
yeah,
for
I'll
you.
get this
Yeah.
from him directly. I'll have him mix it up. He's a really
Yeah.
nice guy, actually.
Awesome.
That's good. That feels nice.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, the pads will have to be changed. Looks like. The rotor looks good. So just the pads will probably have to change. Let me see that flex disc. Yeah, it's got some cracking starting on that flex disc. That's okay for now. You can live. Yeah, make it nice and
Just
shiny,
so it mounts,
beautiful.
So it mounts again. I'm sure every time you guys took my tires off, they left all kinds of burrs and shit in there.
Yeah, so this trans is leaking quite a bit.
You see the leak?
Yeah, it's gonna be, let's see. Yeah, that flex disc. See that crack? I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to. There's a good crack right there.
You see a crack in the pan?
No, the flex disc.
Flex coupling, yeah?
Yeah, a little bit. Not so horrible. I've seen worse. Trust me. I've seen some flex disc with the threads, you know, like coming out.
Just in the.
Oh yeah.
It's probably pretty recent because I checked those when we were doing the back shafts. We actually we took out the whole. I had replaced the bearing ones on the on the drive shaft there. And,
oh, I see. They probably. Oh, I see the brand. They put some Chinese brand. I think that's why.
Yeah, they ordered it at the shop, and actually they did that without my permission. It was my friend.
Really?
He had a young mechanic working for him.
Really?
And the guy was like, "Oh, this bushing's got to be replaced." I said, "Don't fucking touch anything. Just do the back shaft.
Right.
Don't touch any parts." He ordered that thing.
Really?
And did it. I was so pissed when I came back because you know what happened?
What happened?
In 2 days, it broke off.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the shaft was flowing with no bearing.
No
so
shit.
I went back there all pissed off. He was like,
What
"Oh,
the
what's
fuck?
wrong?" I said, "Man, I told you not to fucking touch anything but the
Right.
back shaft."
Exactly.
So I made him go in there, and we had to fix it. We had to break and weld a little thing. It was shitty. It was totally shitty. I was so pissed that he did it. And that was the big rule.
That's
I
crazy.
never leave the car fucking with even.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you
Just watch the
you gotta
people who are
watch it.
working on the cars. Exactly. You know.
Because they don't care like you care about your
Oh
shit.
yeah. Oh yeah.
So that one just had like a bunch of little, like black bumps. So now it'll be nice and flat.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be good.
Just
Nice.
a little like.
Let me give you that anti-seize.
Anal machinist.
I'll
right?
give you I'll give you the anti-seize.
Yeah.
Put like a coating right here. Just give me 1 second.
Yep.
Make it nice. So the wheel is never gonna stick to the hub. You know, never gonna seize. You know, because sometimes I've had the cases. It's funny.
It'll corrode. Right?
You try to you take off all the lug bolts or lug nuts, and the wheel is not coming off.
It's
You know.
just locked on
So
there,
you either
right?
have to like pound it like this, or usually
breakdancing?
or usually the best thing is to use the rubber mallet on the back side of the wheel. Rubber
a
mallet.
tug from the back,
Yeah, then it
right?
just comes off. Yeah. So here it is. Now, let's put some of this around like that. They like to rust right here, where this meets.
The coupling
Just
right
sits right there, yeah. Just remember, never put anti-seize on the lug bolts.
Because they're gonna dance right the hell out.
They can, they can back off, Alright, that's good. You can do the same with the front. Kind of put it right there. You can spin it too. Oh, we're gonna check your brakes too. I'm gonna need your help. I'm gonna need you. You can just do it from the outside, but I will have. You will need to press the brakes. I will tell you when. I'll be checking this thing. Or we can do it after I put the wheels on. Actually, I'll put the wheels on and then we'll do it. So Nicole, I was gonna show you. So in the back, the front brakes look good. They don't need anything. The back ones, the rotors look good, at least on this side. You're just gonna need some brake pads soon.
Really?
Just the brake pads.
Wow,
if you look,
fast. They went fast.
They went fast? When did they change them?
Last year.
last year.
They went fast. Wow. They were some cheap shit.
Yeah. Or maybe because we'll see.
Or because we're not braking evenly, right? That's
or it could be because the calipers are. No, I don't think they're locking them. They look pretty good, you know. We're gonna check them right now.
This let me check. I think this caliper might be new.
No, this is. I think that one looks new on that side.
Yeah, on that side it's new.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll check that side and determine then. Okay.
Well, what's going on here?
Where?
What's this?
Oh, this. Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
It's like bent out. The chassis.
No, it looks like maybe somebody was using. Oh, I think it's because of the shocks. See, you rubbed it over there a little bit.
Oh.
You know, it's because of those shocks a little bit.
Holy shit.
That's not a, yeah, that's just a little bit. I think maybe the wheel was touching it. Let's.
Yeah. Interesting.
This can be touched up. It's not a big deal.
I know when that happened.
When?
Ha! When the axle broke. I was in Chicago and I hit a pothole that was about fucking this deep and about this long at 45 miles an hour. The back wheel went bunk, and then you just heard tuck, 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 tuck,
the wheel fell off or something, right?
No,
the axle.
It broke the ball.
Oh, the joint, right.
And this joint, it completely broke the fingers. It was like click, 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 click.
That's
and
crazy.
I hobbled home. It's scary because it's loud as shit.
Right. But you were able to make it home, right?
Made it home. It sounded like shit, and then I lifted it up and determined it was this one, and then I replaced it. And so now it's, we got
now it's good.
a new set on there. And then by the way,
yeah, the Chicago potholes really suck.
It happened twice to me.
Twice to you?
Out in the suburbs, same thing. Driving in the woods, at 45 miles an hour, hit one of those 8-inch deep ones, and it took it out again.
It was a new axle too?
It was a reman.
It was a reman.
Yeah.
It's the remans sometimes suck.
You never know, right? You never know.
That's why I go with the new. The same thing with like the starters or alternators. You know how sometimes they sell the remanufactured ones?
Not from a.
It's better to buy new ones. It's better to buy new ones, not rebuild ones, because they suck. You know, to be honest with you.
I know only one guy I would trust to rebuild an alternator, and he's not in business anymore. So.
Oh no, he's not.
No.
Well, I rebuilt calipers, so.
That's actually I got an extra caliper back here.
Oh yeah, yep. The rear or the front?
Rear.
Oh, awesome.
I got an extra rear.
Yeah, if anything. Actually, if you need any, because I have a parts car like this, I'm using for